Hey, good evening. Welcome to Coffeehouse, everyone. It is so great to see so many people here on a cold Minnesota night. I hope you're enjoying some hot beverages and some good treats. The Board of Fellowship has been working hard, and the building and grounds crew at setting this all up, and we hope you feel welcome. Let us know if you feel welcome. Let's hear it. There's a lot of love here tonight, and if you have any thing that you'd like to know about Wayzata Community Church, if it's your first time here, if you've been here a few times and you want to know more about it, any of us that have a hello badge that we're wearing, feel free to ask us questions. I will be at the hello circle area after the show or at the merch table. So come and say hi, and thanks for being here. Next week, we have the Belfast Cowboys that are going to be here. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am pretty sure there's going to be some dancing going on right about here. So we have the Cowboys, and then after that, we're going to have Dan Rodriguez here, which we're really looking forward to. And so a little story is Lisette and I had gone to see Dan, and we were really excited that we got tickets because the show had sold out. And it was a really big night, and we got there, and we saw that there was a warm-up act. And it was this group called Lottie, something like that, and we looked at each other and go, oh. And it only took one song, and we found out and learned it was Lady, and they're here with us tonight, and we're just thrilled. They're from Colorado. We're going to hear some stories and hear some great music, and I'm so excited for you guys because this is going to be a fun night. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Lady. Thank you.
How we doing, Wayzata?
So happy to be here on this chilly, chilly evening. We hope that the next hour and a half, we can warm you up a little bit with our stories and our songs, and just, again, deep gratitude we'll share over and over again. My name is Kathleen Hooper.
My name is Aubrey Lane, and I just want to expand upon John's story a little bit. I was going back through our emails today, and his email said, he was explaining the coffee house, and he said, on the 4 coldest nights of the winter, we gather in the church. So thank you for keeping that promise, John, that it was one of the 4. We're from Colorado, so we can handle the cold, but this is offensive, what's happening out there. So truly, thank you so much for being here. It means the world to us. And as he said, we got some stories, we got some songs. If you've seen us before, there'll be we got some people is that Mary Beth? Was that you? Okay, I knew it.
I know that, Woo.
We got some new stuff to play for you tonight as well. And we're just going to start with one that really roots us into the space. So we invite you to close your eyes if you need to, feel your feet on the ground, and just be here with us. Thank you so much. Same old story, same old ending. And I think about how much time I'm spending. Calculating all the things I'm missing. What if I have all I need? Who am I? Who am I?
Thank you so much. So Aubrey and I have a very fun story of the way that our worlds have collided. In 2012, we were studying abroad in the beautiful country of New Zealand, and we were at different schools, met in New Zealand, we're very fast friends, and many years later, I was living in Colorado. Aubrey moved back to Colorado, and she landed on my basement pull-out couch. And she said, Kat, I just ended this relationship and I need a place to stay. Can I stay with you for a couple weeks while I build out my van? And I said, yeah, totally, you can stay with me for a little while. And 2 weeks turned into 2 months, and 2 months turned into maybe you should start paying rent.
And I was like, no, this is awesome. I'm good. This pull-out couch is awesome.
And that van became our tour bus. So it really was a beautiful way of the world colliding and saying, you actually need to be in each other's lives. And that's where Lady was born.
Yeah, when I moved in, we started learning cover songs, and we were like, let's go busk on the streets. And there was one day that we made, I don't know, like $100, and we were like, this is awesome, let's quit our jobs.
We're real musicians.
So we graduated from busking on the streets to then we booked our first venue show in Denver, where we're based, and that sold out. And then 3 months later, another show sold out. And then this was in the year of 2019. And at the end of 2019, we really did quit our jobs to pursue music full time, thinking that 2020 was gonna be our year. And yeah, as I heard some ahs, I heard mostly laughter, and that is what the last 4 years have felt like, of just riding the waves and figuring it out as we go, flying by the seat of our pants. It's still just the two of us. We don't have a team. We don't have a booking agent. We don't have a manager or
What are you talking about? You're looking at them.
Yeah, you're looking at it. But we're so grateful for John and the team here for having us out tonight. So yeah, I think we're just gonna, you guys are gonna get a lot of gratitude tonight, because we're just in disbelief still that this is our job and that we get to do this. So we love every time that we get to play in a church, because the acoustics are usually amazing. Shout out to Sam on the sound tonight. Thank you, Sam. Because this song is just really fun to play in a church. So here we go.
For miles just to get it there. Must be love on the brain, yeah. This got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it loves me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, and it keeps cursing my name, no matter what I do. I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. What's got me feeling this way? Feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it loves me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. It's cursing my name, no matter what I do. I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the Ave Maria. Must be love on the brain.
Thank you so much. So that's not an original. We didn't write that one, but it's funny that one came to us when a couple friends asked us if we could learn Rihanna's "Love on the Brain," and Aubrey started playing those chords, and the Catholic in me was like, "Wait a second, let me try something," and it just happened.
Also, a friend of ours, she said she was riding in the car with her husband, and Rihanna's "Love on the Brain," which is the other song, and that came on the radio, and he legitimately thought that was our song, and he was like, is Rihanna covering Ladies' song? I'm like, oh, Keenan, oh
yes,
no.
yes, totally. Yep, that's what's happening.
So, yeah, that's...
We really love to take songs and kind of make them our own, make them kind of give them a little bit of a lady version. So thank you for indulging us.
This is a song about having a crush on someone.
Knew you'd be trouble from the moment that you walked in. And your eyes, well, you know, could burn a hole in my soul. And your body's made for sin. I got it bad, bad for you. I got it bad, bad for you. Well, the first couple weeks I couldn't sleep because you stayed on my mind. And the more we progress, I confess, but you're still there all the time. I got it bad, bad for you. I got it bad, bad for you. I wanna undress, unravel your mind. Every shadow of doubt of your fears, make them all disappear. Wanna strip down your feelings to the bare naked meaning. Fit like a glove and it feels like it's love. I got it bad, bad for you.
We choreographed that in the basement.
I got it bad, bad for you.
It's very technical. If you missed it, we'll do it again.
I wanna undress, unravel your mind. Every shadow of doubt of your fears, make them all disappear. Strip down your feelings to the bare naked meaning. Fit like a glove and it feels like it's love.
Yeah, you could woo for that. Okay.
I got it bad, bad for you.
All right, there's an alternate part we want to teach y'all. It goes like this.
I got it bad, bad for you. I really got it bad for you. Really got it bad for you. Ooh,
Do we have it?
bad for you. I really got it bad for you. Really got it bad for you. Ooh,
Okay.
All right, let's go.
bad for you. I really got it bad for you. Really got it bad for you.
Ooh, let's hit it one more time.
Bad for you. I really got it bad for you. Really got it bad for you. Bad for you.
Hey, thank you. You all sound amazing out there.
You sound
You guys
pretty
must be in the
good.
choir here or something.
We're getting warmed up. We're getting warmed up. We like to invite people to sing with us. And selfishly, I love it because I am a voice teacher and I invite people to sing with me all the time. I have a choir in Denver. I have an online vocal group, and I ask people to sing with me constantly. And it's vulnerable. It's scary. It takes a lot of courage. And sometimes you're like, well, I might be heard by the person next to us. But just try it, because one of the most exciting things is that when we start to sing together, our heartbeats sync up, our breath sync up. And that's what I believe, one of the most powerful parts about being in community is to be able to weave together and be in communion, be in community in the same environment. So just try using your voice tonight. See what happens. It'll probably feel pretty good.
So we used to be roommates, as you guys have learned, and during COVID, COVID separated us. I moved 7 hours away from Denver to a very terrible, ugly mountain town called Telluride, Colorado.
Don't go there.
Oh,
So hard for you, Aubrey.
it is so hard. No, just kidding. It's an amazing place, but I kind of moved there on accident. I went there to quarantine, and then I thought it was going to be a couple weeks, and then all of a sudden, here we are 4 years later.
Sounds like a theme.
Yeah. And so during the pandemic was really interesting because obviously we weren't together, and I just wasn't feeling a ton of inspiration, just given the environment that we were existing in. And so this was a song that one day I just forced myself to sit down and be creative, and I was literally sitting on my bed looking out the window, and I was just watching snow melt off the roof. And for me, COVID was really one of the first times that I had ever slowed down and stopped moving. I used to live in a van, and so it's very easy for me to be mobile, and I don't want to say run away from my feelings or my problems, but I had a van and could go wherever I wanted. And so to really sit with myself and to sit with my heart, I was a little scared of what was going to come up. And I'm also a 7 on the Enneagram. I don't know if that means anything. We got some 7s in the house tonight.
Any twos? Some a 2? Yeah. We feel a lot.
Yeah, the 2s make some noise. Just want to be seen.
Hey, I just want to be seen.
And so, yeah, as a serial doer of things where I was forced to sit still, I was just nervous for what was going to come up in my heart and mind. And that's where this song originates from. And this one is called What We Find.
Sitting here just watching the snow melts, 'cause I got nothing better to do. And I had a chat with the birds this morning. They told me they've been feeling blue. Do you feel it too? I've been forced to sit still, forced against my will to keep my distance. Now all this time alone, just staring at my phone and reminiscing. At the way we've been living, what have we been missing? If we open up and listen, would we be afraid of what we find? Well, I've been keeping myself busy, but what's the point of being busy anyway? Just filling up our schedules to hide out from ourselves and run away. But the way we've been living, what have we been missing? If we open up and listen, would we be afraid of what we find? Afraid of what we find. Ooh. What if all this stillness is here to teach a lesson? What if it's the universe just keeping us all guessing? What if all this chaos is really just a blessing in disguise? Ooh, 'cause the way we've been living, what have we been missing? If we open up and listen, would we be afraid of what we find?
So you might be wondering, what the heck is LVDY, and why is it pronounced lady, and why is it not livedy, and does it stand for anything? Well,
Maybe you were also angry that we are here tonight and you didn't know how to pronounce the name of the band, and you're like, what?
well, V is a historical symbol for womanhood. Come on, ladies. Oh, okay. We need to pump up the ladies up in here. Okay. And there are two of us, and when we flipped it upside down, we realized, like, oh, this is actually so much deeper than just two of us ladies here. This is great for marketing purposes. Because if you Google LADY, you would never, well, you might find us, maybe someday, but if you Google LVDY, we pop right up. And it looks cool. It's like kind of different, you know? And we call our friends and our fans the Lady Mob. So welcome to the Lady Mob. We're so happy to have you here. Such a treat.
Also, one thing that makes it cool to be in the Lady Mob is buying merch and then being like, yeah, I'm in the Lady Mob.
And then it's a conversation starter. What the heck is Livedy? You're like, actually, it's Lady. Go look them up.
We'll tell you a little more about merch and why it's important towards the end of the show, but I'm just saying. Yeah.
Planting the seed.
Planting the seed, yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you done with?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, cool.
Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you
You're
for
welcome.
asking.
You're welcome.
Feeling free, but you're held back. You wanna let go, but you're trapped. Yeah, yeah. Well, let down your walls, surrender to the free fall. Dirt and the stars. Dirt and the stars. That's what you are. That's what you are. Just dive in. Feel the water on your skin. Let it cool you to the bone. Oh, just being yourself, you know it ain't a sin. Well, don't you know that you're already home? Dirt and the stars. Oh, that's what you are. That's what you are. Dirt and the stars. That's what you are. We spend all this time pushing away. What would happen if we give what we take? Every step of our lives brought us here now, on the precipice of our hopes and fears. Just walk to the earth, put your hands in the clay. Trust that it's all in favor today. Lay back in the grass, turn your head to the sky, 'cause you know that none of us make it
That's what we are. Thank you so much. How we doing? How we feeling out there?
I was literally just thinking we should check in on the crowd. We
Oh.
should ask them how they're doing.
That's
Yeah, I know, but it was like we're in the
same
Yeah.
brain. Same way.
Last night we played in Chicago, and we had so many friends come out. We have a great little community in Chicago, and they were like, "It is just crazy. You guys literally finish each other's."
sentences.
Yeah. Wow, that was crazy,
It was-
Kathleen. That was nuts.
I don't know how that happened. Spent a lot of time together. A lot of time.
Yeah.
This next song is really important to me because it started out as a very specific mantra to help me through some very immense heartbreak. And we were driving from San Diego to actually to Seattle. We were on a big road trip touring along the West Coast, and I was heartbroken. And I remember being in Big Sur, California, on this beach where the mountains and the ocean and the forest all were merging together. And I felt so held by Mother Nature. And that is one of the most profound ways to heal in my world, is to get outside and to connect with nature and just know that she can hold it. She can carry all of the weight that perhaps I think I should be carrying, but I just get to put it down when I'm outside. Not this week in this temperature.
Yeah, definitely not. It was
I'm
even
in
hard to get gas. We're like running on empty. I'm like, we need gas.
Yeah,
but I don't
I'll
wanna get
stay
outside
inside
the
to
car.
heal for this week, but typically in other places, you can find me outside, and it's where I feel really inspired, and that's where this beginning of this mantra started to come to me. This one's called Rise. Oh, mountains, hold me tight. Oh, river, wash me tonight. Oh, trees, teach me to be wise. Oh, breath, won't you help me rise? Help me rise. Won't you help me rise?
Help me right.
Won't you help me rise?
Said, help me right.
Help me rise.
Yeah, help me right.
Wisdom living in your bark. Lift me, help me through the dark. Spirits come and speak to me. Through your roots, through your branches, through your leaves. Fill my lungs with oxygen. I breathe you in and I'm whole again. Love, it must come from within, from within. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
This mountain, you, my majesty, the summit of possibility. Climb the hills and cross the streams to elevations I've never seen. River run right through my bones. Feel your tides and let it flow. I'm soaking up everything you know, everything you know.
Oh, mountains, hold me tight, hold me tight. Oh, river, wash me tonight. Oh, 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 trees, teach me to be wise. Oh,
wash me tonight. Oh, trees, teach me to be wise. Oh, breath, won't you help me rise? Help me rise. Won't you help me rise? Won't you help me rise?
Thank you. Thank God that heartbreak is over. Wow, that was rough. But I promise, like music, well, I don't have to convince you that music is healing. It's a fact. And if you've ever been through something hard, which if you're a human being, usually most of us experience hard things from time to time, and music is such a powerful tool for healing. It's such a powerful tool for us to remind ourselves that we're not alone. And that's one of the reasons why we love this so much, is bringing people together in community to remember that we're not alone. And that's why we feel so grateful that you support live music, because this would be really strange if we were standing up here to an empty church.
I'm curious, actually, it's kind of hard to see, but how many of you have seen or heard of us before and our music?
Oh, yes, I see some hands.
Awesome.
Love it.
And how many of you are brand new to the Lady Mob as of today? You!
Yes.
Wow, that is so cool.
Wonderful.
That is so cool. This next song we're going to play in hopes to manifest the sun coming out tomorrow. This one is called Sunshine.
You don't know what the truth is, and you're trying to find your way. If there's a storm rising in your mind, you can make it through another day. The path is dark, the valley is deep. Your broken heart brought you to your knees. Fierce winds, heavy rains, the sun will always rise again. Nothing but the sunshine waiting here for you. Nothing but the sunshine waiting here for you. Well, I will reach out my hand when you're lost or lonely, when it gets cloudy inside. Remember, you are sacred, you are holy. It's written in the skies above. Within your breath, there is love. Hurricanes and monsoons, the cloudy skies are part for you. Nothing but the sunshine waiting here for you.
Head bobbing is strongly encouraged.
Nothing but the sunshine waiting here for you. Pay attention to your intuition. And when you feel it in your gut, learn to listen. Trust the feeling. Deep inside you. Quiet your mind. See what you find. Let it guide you. sunshine, waiting here for you. Nothing but the sunshine, waiting here for you. Come on, son, where are you? Nothing but the sunshine, waiting here for you. Oh, it's waiting, oh, it's waiting. Nothing but the sunshine, waiting here for you. Nothing but the sunshine, waiting here for you. Nothing but the sunshine, waiting here for you.
Thank you. Think it'll work? Hey, there was a little bit of sun today. We were driving from Chicago to here, and we were very grateful that the roads were clear, and we had the sun peeking out.
Yeah, there was a moment I felt it hit my sock, and I was like, what is that? Oh my gosh, feet on the dashboard. I was like, thank you. Sun worship. We got a brand new one for y'all, if that's all right. Actually, we've only played this for 2 other crowds before, so we're really trying it out and trying it on. And as John found us through a show where we were opening for our dear friend Dan Rodriguez, perhaps you all know him. I know he's coming here in a couple weeks. We are headed to his house on Monday to go and record this song with him. He just recorded a 4-song EP for us last March, and we are absolutely stoked that we get to go work with him again. We just love that man so much. And so we're going to have a little jar on our merch table if you would like to contribute directly to that recording happening. That would be
Because it's
awesome.
expensive, y'all.
Yeah.
Recording music is expensive. I didn't know that before I got into the industry. I was like, yeah, we just record it and put it out there. And it is a whole journey. Not only does it take way longer than I ever expected, but yeah, it costs money. So thank you for your support.
We wrote this one while we were touring through New England in October of last year, and I think there's something so magical and picturesque and nostalgic about autumn in New England. And we were sitting in my in-laws' house just looking out the window and kind of reflecting on our own lives, reflecting on the journey of how we got there. And a lot of our music, as you'll notice, are mantras and messages and things most of the time that we need to hear ourselves, but they come through us in song. So as we continue to play this one and warm up to it, it always feels like a good reminder to both of us to slow down a little bit. And this one is called Move Slow.
the cycles with spring revival, shedding of the cocoon. So move slow, learn to let go. Did you outgrow what's left behind? No need to hold on to what's long gone. You've been so strong all this time. All this time. So move slow, learn to let go. Did you outgrow what's left behind? No need to hold on to what's long gone. You've been so strong all this time. All this time. All this time.
Thank you. Speaking of new songs, and if you've never seen us before, these are all new, so that's very exciting. But this is a particularly, this next song is particularly exciting for us to play right now because we just released it last week. So you can hear it wherever you listen to your music on all streaming platforms, and it's one of our favorites right now. We've also recorded it with Dan Rodriguez, and the way it came together was so easy and fun, and we think that it's very relevant right now. We could all use a little bit more prayer, a little bit more togetherness, and realizing that we really are just all the same if we could support and accept each other for who we are. This one's called By and By.
sons and daughters. May we keep our hearts open and our eyes wide. May we heal what's broken and let the tides go by and by. You know those tides, they fall and rise. Bye bye bye, bye bye bye, bye bye bye, bye bye. To the layers and layers of this unfolding. May we dance, may we sing, remember we're holy. Oh, you can let go of all that you're holding. Oh, you can let go of all that you're holding. broken and let the tides go by and by. You know those tides, they fall and rise. Bye, bye, bye. 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 Open up your heart, open up your heart, open up your heart. Will y'all sing that with us? Open up your heart, open up your heart, open up your heart. Open up your heart, open up your heart, open up your heart. One more time now. Open up your heart, open up your heart, open up your heart. Thank you. If you're wondering what I'm doing up here with all this stuff, this is a looper, so it will I can play something and then loop over it. So we oftentimes mostly play as a duo, so it allows us to grow our sound a little bit. And Kathleen's got the same thing, but for her vocals. So
It's magic.
that's why I'm kind of tap dancing up here. But
And that's why I look like I'm doing all these weird things with my hands.
It's funny because when we first started, our first tour through the Midwest was a completely unplugged living room tour. We had no amps, we had no mics, we had no nothing. We had never played in any of these cities before, so we just
And at the end, no voices.
yeah. We just reached out to friends and said, hey, do you know anyone in Milwaukee or Madison or Minneapolis or Chicago that would host in their living room? And we still often do play house shows and much smaller scale shows that don't have all the bells and whistles and stuff, but it's really fun for us when we get to experiment with growing our sound. So
Maybe we should add bells and whistles.
bells and
to it.
whistles, yeah. Toot toot beep beep, yeah. This is a tune that we wrote about getting outside, as we already touched on with Rise. Being outside is where we feel most aligned with a higher power. And when we were roommates living in the city of Denver, although Denver is very close to the mountains, you still get a lot of that concrete and buildings and graffiti and traffic and all the things that are not so fun about living in the city. So this song is about a very specific moment on I-70 when you're leaving the city of Denver. And it's like a big exhale because the city skyline has disappeared. You're starting to be surrounded by the foothills. You can roll down your window. The air is a little cooler. The birds are chirping. And it's very nice. So this one's called Concrete Life.
An ode to I-70.
Out here, the world melts away. Out here, waiting on a ton of a new day. I'm calm and unbound at the same time. Feel the breeze on my skin, peace in my mind. This is more than an escape. with fresh eyes. All the things I never realized. And the concrete life, oh, the concrete life gets old sometimes. Gets old sometimes. Out here, we light a fire to cure the blues. Out here, stripped down, got nothing to prove. Nothing to prove. I'm new, but old, full of stories gone untold in my mind. And I'm always in a rush. But out here, I'm taking my time. Taking my time. This is more than an escape. I'm feeling more awake. And the mountains have a way of breaking me down. I'm seeing with fresh eyes all the things I never realized. Concrete life, oh, the concrete life gets old sometimes. Gets old sometimes. This is more than an escape. I'm feeling more awake. And the mountains have a way of breaking me down. I'm seeing with fresh eyes things I never realized. And the concrete life, oh, the concrete life gets old sometimes.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so we're gonna try something new with you all, if that's okay.
As in 24 hours old.
As in 24 hours
Yeah.
old, Aubrey and I and our friend Derek started writing a song yesterday, and we'd like to sing it to you. And that also means that it's brand new for us, and so we printed out the lyrics, and this is a totally...
Yeah.
We're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see if we know it.
I feel like there's no better way after just writing something like super raw and super vulnerable to just like
Share it with all
start
these strangers?
Sharing it, yeah. What do you mean? They're not strangers. They're in the lady mob now.
You're right.
Yeah.
Family, family, family.
Our friend Derek was telling us about this book that he was reading called The Midnight Library. Have any of you read it? Okay, we haven't read it yet, so we're excited to read it. But if you're not familiar with the story, this woman is basically confronted with death, and she flashes to this library filled with stories that could have been her stories. So she's opening these books and she's reading these stories, and it's her story if she would have made a different decision earlier in her life, or if she didn't break up with that person, or get fired from that job, or whatever it is. And I think it's such an interesting and kind of meta psychedelic concept to think about. I mean, I think about what if I didn't study abroad in New Zealand? What if Kathleen didn't study abroad in New Zealand? What if we didn't cross paths at that exact moment? What if the relationship that I was in hadn't ended, that landed me on her basement couch? There are like so many little things along the way that get us to where we are now. And Cheryl Strayed, if you are familiar, is one of my favorite authors, and she has a quote about this, about the ghost ship. and it's along the lines of, I'll never know, and neither will you, about the sister life that wasn't yours. It was the ghost ship that we weren't on. All we can do is salute it from the shore. And so,
I got chills
I
again.
got chills too. We took that idea and that concept and we ran with it, and rightfully so. This song is called Ghost Ship. So here we go. It's the ghost ship. It's the life you missed. It's the chance you didn't take. It's the turn you didn't make. Can you own it? It's a past life. You're almost a wife. It's the words that you still taste. All that time, was it a waste? Don't have time to validate. Baby, time to elevate. Take the one you've got. Trust that it's the one that's meant for you. And when you doubt, just look at what's reflecting back at you. Hey you, hey you, hey you, hey you, hey you. It's the garden. It's what you pour your heart into. It's the steady. It's the fire that you are tending to. So take the one you got. Trust that it's the one that's meant for you. And when you doubt, just look at what's reflecting back at you. This peace of mind, this peace of mind, you will find, and you will find, and you will rise, you will rise, you will rise, you will rise. It's the ghost ship. It's the life you missed. It's the chance you didn't take. It's the turn you didn't make. Can you own it?
What do we think? Do we like it? Ooh, that's like a really interesting experience. It is so bizarre to share for the first time, let alone like a song that's kind of 24 hours old. And really, it was such a fascinating process. We're like, wow, we could write a whole album on that. So maybe that's next. Who knows? All the lives we could have led.
But part of the story that I forgot to say is, though, being present in the life that you're in. And we can think about all these stories and we can think about all these places that we could have been. But I think we present the question there, can you own it? Can you be present? Can you arrive right here? And can you be happy now? And so, I mean, I think that's part of the practice of just being a human, of practicing presence and being okay with the things that didn't happen or the things that did happen.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to.
I'm really glad that this is a peek into my world, but one of those lines is when you were almost a wife, I almost got married to the wrong person. And I'm grateful that
Thank goddess you didn't.
I know. But it was a whole different life that I was about to step into. And I think about it often, like, wow, where would I be and who would I be and what would I be if I had gone in that direction? And I'm so grateful that I'm here in this one.
Me too.
I would have figured it out.
Yeah. We're going to get groovy for a second, and then we'll drop back into a different kind of groovy, but we're going to bring the energy up for a little.
here to have a good time. Yeah, I see some people in the back doing this. Love that. Mm-hmm.
All on the Western Front, people line up to receive. She got the power in her hands, yeah, to shock you like you won't believe. Soaring in the Amazon, with the voltage running through her skin. Standing there with nothing on. Well, she gonna teach me how to swim. I said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Yeah, baby girl, turn me on with your electric field. I said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Baby girl, turn me on with your electric field. All along the eastern shores, put your circuits in the sea. This is what the world is for, making electricity. Well, you can feel it in your mind, or you can do it all the time. Plug it in and change the world. You're my electric girl. I say, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Shock me, baby girl. Turn me on with your electric field. Come on. I said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Shock me, baby, baby girl, baby girl. Turn me on with your electric field.
Do what you feel now. Electric eel now. Do what you feel now.
This is the other piece of choreography we have this evening.
Electric eel now.
Do what you feel now. Electric eel, electric eel. Do what you feel now. Electric eel, electric feel. I said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Baby girl, turn me on with your electric field. I said, ooh, girl.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being such a connected, attentive audience. We played, thank you, yes, thank you. We've played a lot of shows where we were background music. And not that, no, actually that was terrible. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, everyone just please keep talking while we share our hearts and our art. Take a shot.
But you
Go
know,
for it.
we put in the time and the work, and it really, I mean, we started as buskers, so it was like, how do we capture people's attention, and also how do we like build some tough skin while people just literally avoid eye contact or cross the street and don't look at you at all. And it's really given us so many different opportunities to connect with different kinds of audiences and sing in different kinds of spaces, and we always have so much gratitude for the rooms where we feel the connection and we feel you present with us. So thank you. This next song is a special one for us. We wrote it in a beautiful place called Gateway, Colorado. And we were surrounded by these huge red terracotta walls, canyons. And we were dancing in this river and sitting under the stars. And this was also one of the first times that Aubrey and I had seen, it was the first time that Aubrey and I had seen each other since the pandemic. And a lot of times Aubrey will come up with a riff on the guitar and she'll say, "Kathleen, what do you hear?" And I'll mumble something. It's usually gibberish to begin with. And a friend of ours was with us, and we said, "What do you think? What's coming to mind?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I really miss our friend Tara." I was like, how do I make that into a song lyric? And then this came through.
Off my knees, sharing shade with the trees, rubbing the dirt from my eyes, living free, so alive. And so it goes. The river is dancing around us. It sends shivers that root and ground us. Going to bed with sandy feet, sounds of nature on repeat. Looking up at the stars, reminding us how small we are. How many of them are looking back at me? How about the ones that we can't see? Ancient wisdom from the trees, can you feel it in the breeze? Let it wash my spirit clean to the great awakening. So it goes. So it goes. And so it goes.
Thank you.
We, between the months of October and November, we spent 22 days on a river trip down the Grand Canyon. And if you can imagine playing that song down there while we were on the raft, everyone in our group is like, "What the fuck is going on?" They're like,
I was like,
you guys, what the? It was, and we had one night, the last night of the trip actually, we had a night float because we had to float like 50 miles through very flat water. So we decided to just barge up all 5 boats, and we had a person on the oars on each side and someone in the front with a crazy 10,000 lumen light leading the way. And the rest of us just got to hang out and lay down and look at the stars. And Kathleen and I played a concert to start that float off. And so it was pitch black, only the stars. And I'm getting goosebumps even thinking about it. This reverb off the canyon walls was just crazy. So if you at all feel excited by a possibility or an opportunity like that, we are doing a live music river trip in June on the Rio Chama River, which is just outside of Taos, New Mexico. And it's a very mellow river. If you've never been on a river before, this is a great one to enter in on. I think there's only one class 2, maybe one class 3 rapid that is a, just, if you don't know what that means, it means it's really gonna be okay. And
It's not the Grand Canyon.
it's not the Grand Canyon.
I'll tell you that.
There's no super rowdy water, and this adventure expedition company that we're collaborating with is going to do everything for you. They will be rowing the boats. They will be rigging and de-rigging the boats every day. They will be cooking our meals. They'll be making us cocktails while we sing to you under the stars. So we have a QR code.
Who doesn't want to do that?
Yeah.
Sounds great.
And there's only 14 slots for the trip, so it's going to be a very intimate experience. Yeah, if you want to run out to the merch table and sign up right now, we've got a QR code out there. But we're feeling really excited by that, and the more collaboration with retreats and hiking. We're doing a backpacking retreat in Montana in August with some friends of ours that run yoga and wellness retreats. Same deal. Someone will be cooking every meal. There will be daily yoga. All you have to do is hike yourself into the hut, be present, and hike yourself out. So
And be sung to.
yeah. So again, if you are excited by opportunities like that, come talk to us at the merch table, because we'd love to tell you more about it. And this next one is also a brand new one that is not out yet, but it is coming out a week from today, which is very exciting. And this will be the last song released before we put out a whole EP next month. And this one was fun because during the pandemic, I got really into writing instrumental guitar music, very meditative, good for like yoga or literally sitting down to meditate too. And Kathleen started writing mantras for herself. And so it was the first time that we really started writing songs apart. But then this one was, we were on one of those retreats in the back country, and I started playing this little riff that I had come up with during a yoga class. And Kathleen was like, wait, keep playing that. And it was super magical realization that we had written a song together but apart.
This is called Gentle Time. This is where my Enneagram 2-ness really comes through.
Get away so I could go within. Come on, girl, what you wanna say? What are you wondering? How that blue sky got so blue? Am I just the same as you? Do our souls go when we fall asleep? You know I've been questioning. I'm trying to hear the message. Listen to my heart and where it leads. Does the sun ever miss the moon? Do you feel spirit too? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Well, I'm learning to take gentle time to trust and love this soul. I took some time to get away so I could go within. Come on, girl, what you wanna say? What are you wondering? How that blue sky got so blue? Am I just the same as you? Where do our souls go when we fall asleep? You know I've been questioning. I'm trying to hear the message. Listen to my heart and where it leads. Does the sun ever miss the moon? Do you feel spirit too? Am I where I'm supposed to be? Well, I'm
So as we begin to wrap up the end of our show here with a few more songs, we'd love to share with you a little bit more about what it feels like to be an artist right now. It's hard. It is confusing. It's very weird. The music industry has some, in my view, some things really backwards, including how we make money through streaming services. A lot of our music is online, so you can stream it through Spotify or iTunes or Apple Music. And Spotify actually, we, depending on the country, depending on the place, we make between 0.002 and 0.004 cents per stream. Woo! Yeah! So, Terracotta Canyon, Terracotta Canyon, a couple songs ago, that is about to hit 3 million streams, which is really cool. And I think we made like a couple, like $3,
$100. Yeah. No, it's pretty wild, and it's an interesting predicament to be in, also because we need to put our music on streaming services, because that's the way that people are listening to music these days. So,
and if you have a CD player,
oh yeah,
which not very many people do apparently these days. Cars barely even make cars with CD players anymore.
or computers.
Anyway.
I don't have a CD
Yeah.
player on my computer anymore.
But we have CDs if you're still a CD person, and we'd love for you to buy a CD. That's why merch has been so crucial to us. So if you were to buy a T-shirt, that would be the equivalent between 15 and 25,000 streams on Spotify. So
and a sweatshirt even more. A sweatshirt, we're talking like 50,000 streams.
Yeah.
Okay, so. We've also got some amazing smelling candles out there. John said, please order more candles before you come. So plenty of candles out there if you're not someone that collects T-shirts or you don't like clutter.
I
in
don't
your
know.
room.
These T-shirts and sweatshirts are cozy.
Yeah. We've also got beanies. It's so cold outside.
Oh, it's chilly.
You might need a beanie on your walk out. And for the first record that we created, we did a Kickstarter campaign, and we actually were able to raise $53,000 to go into the studio and really make this record the way that we wanted to at the time. And this is the next song that we're going to play is the title track off of that album, and it's called Gold. And we wrote this song for one of our best friends in the whole wide world who was experiencing a period of darkness in her life. And she was a roommate of ours at the time, and we were having a little roommate check-in, just asking everybody how they were doing. And she shared with us that she was in a really tough place. And Kathleen's sister said something to her that we felt super inspired by. She said, well, I see your gold, and we see your gold. Even if you don't see it and you're stuck in this dark cloud, we all see your gold. And to us, she is gold. She is one of the most beautiful, bright, amazing, bubbly people. We actually were on the phone with her today as we pulled up to the church, and so we went into the basement right after that check-in, and we wrote this song, and it has become a really important part of our set because it allows us to take a pause and to talk about mental health and to talk about speaking up when you do need that support, but also as the support system, being able to provide the necessary support that people need. And oftentimes that's going deeper than the surface level conversations. So we ask that if this song makes you think of anyone tonight, that you text it to them and schedule a FaceTime, schedule a phone call, schedule a time to have dinner with them, really check in with them, get into their world, because you never know what checking in with someone could do. It could literally save their life, as we feel that it did with our friend Sydney. So if it's you that needs to receive this message tonight, you can just close your eyes and pretend that we are singing this and that we wrote this one for you. This song is called Gold.
I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile, that you run down. I can hear it in your voice, trapped in the noise, but I'm reaching out. There's nobody like you. I wish you could see like I do. I wish you could see like I do. I do. I do. You don't know what to do, and you're caught in the blue. Caught in the blue. The blue. The blue. And I see your gold. 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 Well, I know your past. Well, it's beat you down. But you're stronger now. Stronger now. Sparks of red that fill your head. Fill you with doubt. Babe, you still glow. You're worth more than you know. It's time to go and grow. You know the hardest part is release. When you're searching for peace, just know the darkness will cease. And I see your gold. 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 We will carry you, carry you. We will carry you, carry you. We will carry you, carry you. Oh, I see gold. I feel your soul. Know that you're home and you're never alone. I see gold. I feel your soul. Know that you're home and you're never alone. I see gold. I feel your soul. Know that you're home and you're never alone. I see gold. I feel your soul. Know that you're home and you're never alone. We will carry you home. We will carry you home.
Okay, my friends, we've come to our last song of the evening. And, oh, I know, we're sad too. But it really has been such a joy to be with you and to spend time together. And as we shared, we're so grateful that you are here supporting live music. Thank you so much to the Wayzata Church and for everybody who helped organize this. And the gratitude just keeps pouring out because we get to do this with our lives, and it's a lot of time and it's a lot of effort. And the fact that you have spent your evening with us makes it so worth it. So thank you.
We're also continuing on for a few more shows on this run through the Midwest. We're playing in St. Paul tomorrow, if you feel like you want a double dose of lady. And then we're playing in Winona on Sunday. And then we are playing in Madison next Friday and Milwaukee next Saturday. So if you have any friends in those places, you can find all the details for those shows on our website, which is lvdymusic.com. And we'll be...
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
We'll be out at the merch table.
Yeah.
We'd love to say hi, give you a hug, just see the whites in your eyes, because we can't see anything up here, okay?
And another little plug, if you're on social media, we would love for you to follow us on Instagram and follow where we are going next, and tag your friends if we're going to the cities nearby. And we'd love to fill up more rooms organically. And if you do follow along, please let us know, engage with us. We love knowing who you are, where we can come back to, and if you want us to come back.
I feel like this is an infomercial right now, because I'm going to add on top of that. Social media is amazing, but we also don't want to rely on Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk to be the keepers of all the information to the people in our network. So we have a QR code on our merch table that will put you on our email list. And if I'm being honest, we often forget to send emails. So you'll maybe get 5 or 6 emails a year just letting you know about tours and new songs that are coming out, or new merch items, or just us checking in to say hi. So
Bless you.
that's it for the Lady Infomercial. And again, I'm Aubrey. This is my best friend, Kathleen. And thank you so much for being here tonight. We're going to end. Thank you. We're going to end with a song that is a celebration of life. And as we started this set with a song about the breath and how we can find presence through sinking into our breath. Same thing here. This, what a gift it is to be alive, and what a gift it is to have our breath, to be able to steady us in the moments that feel overwhelming. So if y'all wouldn't mind joining us for a big deep breath, we're gonna take a big inhale. Song's called Lean In. I've been losing my mind way too easily. I've been blind to things I usually see. Bending over backwards, trying not to break. Bending over backwards, does anybody feel the same? Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Take me outside, not right now, to where the lines blur. We can get lost in another world. Wake up in the morning, pack up our things and go. Coffee's getting colder, we better hit the road. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. The words are, I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive, come on. I'm alive, we're alive.
alive, you're alive, we're alive. I'm alive, you're alive, I'm alive, you're alive, we're alive. I'm alive, you're alive, I'm alive, you're alive, you're alive. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive. Lean in, breathe in, you're alive.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.